Hello there, everyone. Oversoul here, wearing my Twitch hoodie on YouTube. Well, actually, it's a Prime Gaming hoodie, but tomato, tomato. Anyways, I just wanted to come at you guys with a regular update video today, not one of those 15-second updates. This one will be more like 15 minutes, maybe, give or take. We'll see. Um, I just wanted to talk about because I have been a little absent lately, and I just, you know me, I like to be transparent, and so I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Just wanted to let you all know that everything is cool. I just recently have, I don't know, for some reason, I found myself in a bad headspace recently, and I don't fully understand why myself. It just kind of hit me out of nowhere. And, you know, I struggled with it for a little bit, and I kind of lost my motivation. And I'm feeling better now. Everything's good now. And Cupcake Tattooed, bless her adorable soul, she has been a rock for me throughout this, and it's been a little rough for both of us. First of all, long distance relationships are difficult just by default because of the nature of them being long distance, and we've got a long road ahead of us before we can get to the part to where we really want to be. But she has been there for me in whatever way that I need her to be, and emphasis on need, not want. The way I need her to be there for me. She's been a rock for me to lean on, a shoulder for me to cry on when I needed, but she's also been a dose of a dose of reality, a slap in the face when I need it, and that's a good thing, you know. Um, she tells me what I need to hear, and it helps. It really does. I've learned a lot, um, and I'm still learning things every day. Every day, I'm still trying to find new ways to better myself as a person. Because I feel like all of us always have room to grow and room to improve, right? We've all got things that we could be better at. We've all got things we could do better. We all have a tendency to exhibit negative behaviors that maybe we shouldn't, you know. And so, um, you know, one of my favorite quotes. I've been replaying Dragon Age Origins recently, and one of the characters in the game, Win, she has a moment of there's a moment where if you take her with you in your party to a certain area in the game. I don't want to get into spoilers. I know it's like a game from 2009, but there's some people out there who might not have played it, and I feel like I wouldn't want them to, you know, I wouldn't want to ruin it for them too much. But there's a point where a character asks her about her past, and if she really thinks that she's wise, or if she's just a mouthpiece for the people who taught her, and yada yada. And she said, are you asking me if I have doubts? She said, because of course I do. Only the fool is absolutely certain of himself. And I thought about that, and I'm like, you know what? I've known some people in my life who are so certain of themselves that it borders on narcissism. And then what happens is they end up telling these stories that they end up thinking they're smarter than they are, and then they end up making asses of themselves in these situations where they don't actually know what they're talking about. And I get that. I kind of like that phrase resonates more with me now, having been through some of the things I've been through and met some of the people I met, more than it did when I first heard it. you know. But anyways, I always thought that was a good one. Only the fool is absolutely certain of himself. That's a I like that phrase because most narcissistic people I've known are fools. It's pretty true. But anyways, um, so where was I going with this? I totally forgot. Oh yeah, we all have room to grow and learn every day and stuff like that. So I'm super grateful to her for being there for me and having the patience of a saint. I swear to God, and to put up with my, you know, issues that I can sometimes be really bad with the anxiety and stuff. and she has been more patient than I deserve, if I'm being honest. I don't know how I got so lucky with her, but I'm I'm so happy. It's she makes me want to do better. She makes me want to be better. She motivates me to want to do things that I never thought of doing before, you know. And things she's been not doing so good herself lately, and I'm not going to get into that cuz it's not my business to share, but I'm trying to be there for her the best I can for, you know, being in a long distance thing, but things are going well, and we're managing. There have been bumps in the road, but we have tackled them together as a couple and come out stronger on the other end for it. So that makes me super happy. She's just, I cannot stress enough how amazing she is and how undeserving I am of her, truly. Anyways, I was going somewhere else with that. Oh, look at this. That's right. Look at this. Just to emphasize even more how great she is, this was a pillow she got me for Valentine's Day. It's going to be backwards for you because of the way recording on the phone works, I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's backwards for me, but it'll be normal for you. But either way, it says, hug this pillow until you can hug me. I wish it said hug me again, but still, the sentiment is there. It's like, it's adorable and I love it. Oh. Anyways, she's got a squishy baby stuffed animal for me, but for Valentine's Day, I sent her a big box of snacks because she loves her snacks, and also a stuffed dinosaur, a little Triceratops. It was, she loved both of those things so much. It was adorable. I was so happy to hear her reaction. But anyway, so yeah, those are those things. Now, on to other stuff that has changed recently. I've jobbed ever since I stopped working at Taco Bell and all that stuff went down there. I've job hopped a little bit because I've been to different places. A lot of them seemed good at first, but then they showed their true colors later on. And there's just, some of these things shouldn't surprise people, though. Not too much. Like Walmart is notoriously known as a bad place to work just by if you just ask if you ask 10 different people, at least 7 of them will say Walmart's an ass place to work. That's a made up statistic. I cannot back that up with facts. I'm speaking hyperbole because Walmart sucks. Just to be completely frank with you, all right? I don't want anyone to take that and run with it. I know how the internet can be sometimes. But yes. But no. Anyways, though, yeah. Sorry. I'm in a mood today. Anyways. So, let's talk about, oh yeah, that. Okay, so moving on to that. So anyways, long story short, I've worked a couple different places where I was a shelf stalker overnight and a couple different places where I was doing the fast food. And a mixture of these two things has absolutely, and bad posture over the years because, I'm a gamer. These things have absolutely destroyed my lower back. But, well, here's the thing. Fast food was worse for it because you can be a shelf stalker and, you can, there's a way to do it without destroying your back, but that was actually harder on my wrist than it was anything for some reason. But, the thing about fast food is I'm too tall. So I'm standing over these lines making the food, but I'm having to bend over like this to see what I'm doing. Because if I don't, otherwise I'm standing up here like this, and that ain't gonna work. So it's like, so I talked to my doctor about it, and I went through physical therapy, and I got some muscle relaxers and stuff, but long story short, basically my doctor was like, look, the doctor and the physical therapist both basically said, look, you got to get out of fast food. You're too tall for it. It's just like those shelves are not designed for people your height. It's killing your back. Let's figure something else out. So the job that I did have recently, I was on my doctor put me on medical leave because I hurt my back at work um, for a week. And then they kind of fought me on coming back because I was a liability at that point. So I basically just found another job. It wasn't going to work out. I needed to get out of it anyways. So where I'm working now, which I won't name because in the past that has resulted, I don't give a fuck about Taco Bell and Walmart anymore. They can eat shit. But since then, I have avoided naming the places I work to avoid any potential issues. But what I will say is where I'm working now is probably thus far out of everywhere I worked the one that is the most specifically catered to just like how I run as a person. Because, and this is why I think it is, because I work a 5 to midnight shift at a place where we have 2 different sections to it, and one area is kind of a restaurant and the other is a convenience store, if you will. And I run the register in the convenience store section. And I have someone with me from 5 to 8, but after that, it's just me up there from 8 to midnight. And there are only 2 people in the building, me and the kitchen person, and normally this would be a problem. Normally. Every other place I've worked, there only being 2 people at night, it has been a problem because they were always way too busy for that. However, where I'm working now, this is not a problem because the pace at which customers come in, which can get a little busy sometimes, but the functions of the facility and the pace at which customers come in and the size of purchases that they make are not anywhere near as complicated as working in fast food. And what makes it even better for me, I think, is that I am allowed to be almost entirely independent at this job. Aside from the other, I have the kitchen person there if I need their help with some things, but otherwise, I basically have the whole place to myself for 4 hours every night. And that's kind of cool. Like, it's a big responsibility, yes, and I have a lot of things to do. I gotta clean the bathrooms, I gotta sweep and mop the whole place, you know, I gotta do these things, and there's the 5 to 8 person helps with some things, but, you know, and I've got a lot to, you know, empty this thing, clean that thing, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, but I can do it on my time, at my pace, and as long as it all gets done within the reasonable time allotments, then it's fine. You know, I don't feel rushed. I don't feel like there's someone breathing down my neck the whole time. You know, I don't feel, it's just, it's nice to be able to breathe and just kind of like be my own, I'm not my own boss, but in a way I kind of am. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I still have a manager to answer to and everything, but like it's my store at night. I run the shit and it's kind of cool. It really is, you know? Like, if somebody needs something out of the liquor cabinet, they gotta come to me, and I gotta take the key, walk over, put the shit in, get it out, take it up to the counter. It feels so... It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like it. But again, I've been fooled before. This could be one of those, you know, wolves in sheep's clothing and all that, you know. So I'm being cautiously optimistic, but so far, this seems to be more my pace than anything else I've done. Anyways, I'm running low on time, so I just wanted to give you those updates. Now, what's coming next? Next week, I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. Now, Tuesday nights, I will always have Tuesday nights off, and Tuesday nights, Cupcake, she live streams over on Twitch, which you should definitely go follow her there, but warning, it is not a safe space. It is not like what you're used to over here. It is raunchy, it is vulgar, and it's crazy, and she will touch your butt. So there's, you know, I love her for it, I do, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. So if that's too much for you, we get it. But I want you to at least give her a shot because you, like, oh, I love her to death. She needs the support. Okay. And anyway, so Tuesday nights, right now she's playing Layers of Fear, and I guest commentate on those videos as sort of a human strategy guide for her when she needs it, or she has questions, I just answer them and stuff. But I'm gonna try to live stream either sometime during the day on one of those days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But it'll be during the day, okay? And then I got a game called 35 millimeter that I'm gonna try to start playing here. I need to take a break from Visage for a while because I'm thinking that that's part of what's upsetting me. I do want to finish it, but I can't finish it right now. I'm just not in the right headspace for that game. I need to take a break from it, step back from a minute, and then come back to it. Okay, we will finish it, but I need to take a break. So we're going to play a game called 35 millimeter instead. It's a spiritual successor to In Rays of the Light, which is a game I live streamed recently over on Twitch, so check that out. Anyways, that's all I had. Enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.